Okay, so for the first one, then it's going to be I and me. Okay, so you're just going to take your pointer finger and you're just going to point to yourself. Okay, so I or me. Okay, the next one we'll do is you, and you're just pointing to the other person. Okay, so this would be like if I'm talking directly to you, then I would say I'm referring to myself, and if I point to you, then it would be you. If I was talking about you, then I would turn and point to you. So it doesn't always have to be straight ahead. It's just to whoever you're referring to, like, oh, you go do this, or, you know, like, you. Okay? Then we'll do we. So you're going to start on your, okay, this is where I'm going to start. If you're right-handed, then you're going to start on your right side. Okay? You're going to point just over here on this side. If you're left-handed, then you're going to be pointing to your left. Okay? So, but either way, you're going to go across yourself. Okay? So if you're right-handed, you're going to start on your right side like this. Okay? You're going to point to yourself, and then you're going to go like, it's like going all the way up, pointing to everybody, and then going back over here. Okay? So go back over here. So we.
I can't see you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Move over a
Do
little
that
bit.
again.
Okay, so it's going to be right here pointing to yourself, and then just going out, around, and back over here. Mm-hmm.
Like a circle.
So if you're left-handed, then you'd start on this side, then you point to yourself, and you go over here. Okay? And so this is also the same for us. So we are doing something, us. Yes, so this means we and us. So it doesn't have to be like a big, like everybody in the world can see this finger. It's just going to be like a little thing like this. Oh, we, us. Okay? Or if you're left-handed, we or us. Okay? Now we're going to do you plural. So if I'm talking about all of you in my class, so you, I'm going to start and just point from one side to the other. Or maybe I'm just talking about a couple of people, so like you guys.
You guys.
Yeah, so it can be like you guys or all of you guys or, you know, just you. You all need to do this. Now, if you're doing they or them, then you're going to point just to like a more limited range. So all of you guys would be like this, like all of you guys. Okay, so like that much. Yeah, if I'm just talking about just them, then I'm just going to point like this little segment of the room right here. Them or them or them. Okay? And that can be they, them. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. So I or me. You, and then we or us, so start on one side, go to the other, we or us, and then you plural, so everybody, like you, all of you, and then just like they or them, so just them, he, she, it, him, her. Okay, so you're just going to be referring to the person. What the book says is that if a person or object is visible or nearby, the signer points in the direction of that person or object. If the person or object is not present, the signer can point to a location on either side. Okay, so if I'm talking about her, then I'm going, when I'm talking and I'm explaining something, then I'm going to point to her. Okay? Now, let's say that she leaves and she's not there anymore. I can still point to where she was because we already established this is where she's at. Now, let's say I'm talking about my mom who's not here, then I can just say, oh, she. Like, I can just say my mom is over here. And then, so every time I can just refer back to this spot, and you know that for our conversation, right here, this is where my mom is, this is who I'm referring to, okay? So we have I and me, and then we have we and us, we have you, just one person, you, and then we have you all, plural, so all of you, okay? Then we have he, she, it, him, her, so we can just point to the person to the side, and whenever somebody is not there that you can refer to, you can either point to your left side, like, oh, you know, this person, or you can point to your right side. It doesn't matter either way. It's up to you. And then the last one is they or them, so just a small section, like just them. Just page 15 under basic sentence structure, sentences with predicate adjectives. Says it's common in simple sentences to repeat the subject pronoun at the end of the sentences. Okay. So their example is I, happy, I, which means I am happy. Okay, so this is the sign happy, just like this. And you kind of want to look happy whenever you do it because you're like, oh yeah, I'm really happy. And they're like, that kind of like contradicts. That's like saying I'm not happy with your face like that. So happy. Okay? So what it's going to be is I, happy, I. So you're referring to yourself, okay? So you're going to point to yourself and say I, happy, I. I'm happy, okay?
So I, happy.
I, happy, I.
Yeah, when you're saying happy, you're going out with your hand.
I'm actually going from here, going down and going up and back down. Happy. Okay. So I, happy, I. Okay. And whenever you do it, you don't want to just like do it out in the air like this. You want to actually go like this, like happy. Okay. Like it's just jumping out of your chest, like I'm so happy. I'm happy. Tired, she. So she is tired. Okay. So let's say I'm going to refer to someone that's sitting right here for me. Okay. So I can say she. So you can either go, oh, she over here. You can actually point to someone. She's tired. She's tired, or you can just pick a spot. Okay. So she is tired. So tired is going to be like this. So like if you're like waving like this, like bye bye. Okay. And then you go like this and you put it just right here, you're going to go tired. It's kind of like you're up and the arms drop because you're too tired, okay? So you're going to say she.
She.
And so make sure it's like, just like your pointer finger, like just if you're going to talk about something, like point to something, okay? So she, tired, okay? So you're going to go like that, and it's going to be kind of like a strong hand, just bent like that, okay? So whenever you put it down, it's not going to like collapse in. It's going to stay strong, it's just going to fold down. So just like that, tired, okay? So you're going to go like that, and then this part will touch your chest like that, tired, tired, okay? So she's tired, she tired, I'm tired, she tired, she, yeah, okay? The next example is he is smart, okay? So we can pick a different place. Maybe this time I'm referring to him over here, okay? So smart is going to be like this. Like if you had your middle finger just pointed straight out, just like that. The rest of your fingers are up just slightly. And then you're going to go like this and touch it to your forehead. You're going to go smart. Yeah, so you actually touch your forehead with your middle finger pointed just like that. Smart. Smart. Like all of the genius is just floating off the brain. Smart. Okay? So we're going to say he is smart. So he's smart, he. So he, smart, he. Now, the other thing that's really cool about ASL is that, like in English, we have adjectives. So if I was going to say that he's smart, like super, super smart, I would say he is really smart. Or he is super smart. I'd add all these adjectives that really explain, and my voice would be like, he is so, so, so smart. So you'd hear it in my voice. But with ASL, then you do that with your face. So if I'm going to say, like, he's just, like, beyond genius, he's, like, Einstein level, then I'd be like, him, smart. Like, wow, like, he was really smart. Him, smart. Or if I was going to be like, oh, well, I'm comparing, like, he's pretty smart, you know, smart. So it's all about your facial expression. So, okay? So if we're just saying, basically, he's just smart, you know. So him, smart. Him. So that means he is smart. So you can either say, if you're just doing what they call a sentence with a predicate adjective, so just describing one thing, then you're just describing the subject. Then you can either say, for I'm happy, so you can go, as we first learned, like I, happy, I. Okay. Another way you can do it is that you can say, I happy. I'm happy. Or you can say happy, I. Like, happy? Yeah, I am. Okay? So there's a bunch of different ways you can do it. There's no, like, absolute set structure, especially in a small sentence. You'll see it all different ways. Okay? So you can go, I, happy, I. Or you can do, I, happy, or happy, I. Happy, I. Okay? And those all would just mean the exact same thing, I am happy.